Hi everyone, thank you for joining me here at Psychic Tarot by Iris. So wonderful that you're spending this time with me. Always super happy and grateful to be doing these readings for you. These will be the Zodiac readings for the month of April, and I want to probably the last week of April I'll be doing the ones for May. That way you get the information as quickly as possible. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And right next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell. If you click on that, you will always be informed as to when I've uploaded any videos. So this way you are in the know, fully informed. In the drop-down menu, I'm going to give you the information as to how you can contact me. But if you want a one-on-one reading, a special reading just for you with messages from Spirit just for you, please contact me at psychictarotbyiris@gmail.com. And all the information on how to reach me, as I said, will be in the drop-down menu. So will be the names of all the cards that I'll be using in the reading. Okay, so let's see what zodiac sign we're reading for this time. All right, let's see. Okay, who is it gonna be? It's always exciting. I love to do it this way. And we got Scorpio. Okay, so this reading is meant for Scorpio. All right, let me put these back here. Those are the ones that are remaining. And let's get our trusted tarot cards. This is one of my favorite decks, so for the month of April, I'll be using this one. Okay. Normally, I have everything already all prepared for you, but this time I decided to do it this way, just free fall all the way. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. And these are general readings, so they're not going to resonate with everyone, but there'll be several scenarios that possibly you can resonate with. And if you do, it's guidance from Spirit on more or less what needs to be done. And of course, all choices are made by you. You are the creator of your own reality. And this is just simply guidance from Spirit for you. In a general fashion, of course. All right, so let's see what the soul card, I call this the soul card, or the shadow card. And you have gotten, you can't ask for a better card than this. You have gotten the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is also known as the soulmate card. So Scorpio, either you're already in a relationship with your soulmate, or you will be meeting your soulmate in the month of April. Wow, that is intense. Other meanings for this particular card would also mean that if you're in a situation where perhaps things were not going as well, I see you compromising. I see you coming to terms. I see you getting on the same page with whoever it is that you're dealing with. Next message is the Ace of Cups. But the Ace of Cups came in reverse. So perhaps you're coming to an understanding that you have feelings for each other, but you might not know what to do with them. Or perhaps one person is feeling as though they are not receiving the emotional support that they needed in the relationship. But the shadow card or the soul card is showing me that you will find that. In the end, you will get that. But right now, you might be feeling, Scorpio, as though you're not receiving what you need emotionally. All right, so the next message is the Two of Pentacles. So Scorpio, there's a possibility that there's a need for balance. Perhaps you need to focus your attention on what needs to be completed materialistically. What is it that you need to get into motion? What if you started projects or if you've done certain things that you haven't finished off, perhaps you need to balance those out. As far as a relationship is concerned, it seems that it's going along okay. It's going along okay, but it's not quite exactly what you want it to be yet. So there's still some balancing and some work that needs to be done. Next message is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups often speaks of mourning something that you have lost. It also speaks of being very disappointed in a situation. It feels as though perhaps there might have been something you guys disagreed on. Then in the end, you will come to terms with it. But right now, it's feeling as though your needs are not being met, or you're disappointed in some action that was taken. It could be that perhaps you're not, or maybe you're thinking that you're not loved, and as a result you're mourning the situation. You're trying to balance things out. You're trying to figure out whether you should stay or go, or you're trying to figure out whether you are in a relationship where you are being considered and being loved. Let's see what your next message is, and that is the Four of Cups. And you got the Four of Cups in the upright position, which means that possibly one scenario might be that you're being offered something, but it's not quite, again, exactly what you desire. It's not something that, this card always feels like it's meant to mean that you contemplate an offer. But when I look at it with this particular deck, it feels as though you're not interested. Whatever it is that's being offered is not for you. You're not ready to accept it. It could be that you feel you've lost the most important part of the relationship or the situation, and what's being offered is just not going to make up for it. All right, let's see what the next message is. You're not ready to start anything new. You got the Fool in the reverse. So you're not ready to leave this. You're not ready to say it's over. One scenario is you're not ready to start a new relationship. So I feel as though that's why you're looking to compromise, and you'll find some sort of an agreement in the end. But I feel that you're not ready to leave. You're not ready to move on. So you're looking for ways to actually balance the relationship, come to an understanding with the other person. That could be one scenario. Here you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it could be that in this, there's another person in play. Someone else came into the situation, and that could be either a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. And this could be a male or a female who has come into the situation and who's very, not exactly tactful, says what they mean and means what they say, but in a very nasty way. So this entity that has come into the situation is not very pleasant. So it's something that it's very hard to deal with, someone who you can't reason with. So, and that's what that energy feels like. All right, next message is the Three of Wands. So you're looking to balance. It could be your financial status. You're looking to balance your resources, whatever is available to you, and you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for whatever you have put into motion to come in, to pay off. So that's interesting. All right, let's see what your next message is. Okay, and again, part of the sadness, part of the disappointment is that for some part of whatever's been going on, it hasn't been reciprocal. You haven't been receiving. It hasn't been nothing's ever 50-50, but it's not even as close as it could have been. And it feels as though you were giving more than you were getting back. So it was definitely not reciprocal. So that's what you were mourning, and that's what you were disappointed about. Okay, next message is the Two of Wands. But the Two of Wands is in reverse. So you're not ready to step out of the situation just yet. I feel as though it's possible in the reverse. You're looking still to look for ways to make this work. You're just not ready to take off on whatever the situation is. One scenario is you're not ready to give up. You're still working. You're still trying to balance it. Starting something new and going in a different direction is not what you're ready for. Another scenario would be, maybe for another Scorpio, it would be you're mourning the relationship. Someone else has come in, another female, or that could be male or female. Someone else has come into the event or whatever you're engaging in and has been totally unpleasant, possibly created a little bit of, not a little bit, a lot of uneasiness and nastiness even in the situation. Okay, so I see that you are being offered something, but it's just not the right offer yet. And you're holding on, you're waiting on, and seeing if that will manifest itself. So even at the end, even at the end of this, I got the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. So you've come to some sort of agreement. You come to some sort of understanding, but it's still not taking you exactly where you want to go. This energy needs to turn around and expand, and you're not ready there yet. It's the twos are the beginning of stability. You have stability in one aspect of the situation, but not in the other. So some power needs to be regained here. It has to be reciprocal. But let's see. Let's throw some other cards on. I'm going to throw it on the Five of Cups. Let's see what comes up with that. Okay, and the Five of Cups. And I've got the Ace of Wands in the upright position. So perhaps it feels as though you might have lost the intimacy in this relationship, Scorpio. And you know that intimacy is very important to Scorpions. So it's possible that there hasn't been that kind of interaction between you and the person you're engaging with. And that's your sadness. I needed to know what you what you were sad about, and what you felt you were mourning. And it feels as though you're mourning the intimacy in this relationship for some of you Scorpios. For others, it could be that you're mourning the idea that there's no creativity, there's no passion, and there's no moving forward in this relationship. However much you try, there's no expansion, and it's not reciprocal. So you feel that what you're being offered is not in play. All right, let's see what the angels will say in reference to this. All right, let's see. Okay, let's get that straight and pull out the card. And yes, and you got yes as an answer. All right, so if you asked a question while I was shuffling, your answer is yes. As far as the reading is concerned, balancing things, keeping things in some sort of balance, waiting for things to change, because you had some sort of understanding, I would say yes, wait a little bit longer. Let this play out a little more and see if you get, due to the fact that you do come to some sort of compromise, some sort of understanding, give yourself a little more time, even though you're going through this at the moment. Give the relationship or whatever you're engaging in just a little bit more time before you make a final choice. And I see from certain cards you're just not ready to start something new anyway. So hold off just a little bit before you move forward. Another angel message is, let's see, and we've got Rosetta. What does Rosetta say? Rosetta says you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping teaching or preventing or parenting children. All right, so how do we apply this message to what's going on here? You have a gift for working with young people. If you have a gift for working with young people, you have a gift for working with people. That means you're very compassionate, understanding, and very easy to get along for the most part. So Scorpio, I feel as though you are very gifted in dealing with people. So you are very gifted in dealing with your own situations as well. So give yourself that credit. Parenting children, maybe your partner or whoever you are engaging with is immature. And that's part of the problem. So if that person is immature and you feel as though they need to grow up in a certain aspect of the relationship, then give them the chance. By teaching, it's not really teaching, it's letting the person know where it is that they need to grow. And if you have that conversation, it's possible that that person will have the opportunity to grow in the relationship. This Queen of Swords in the reverse could even be you, Scorpio, saying what you got to say, but not saying it very tactfully, and therefore creating a little more tension in the relationship. So I would suggest that turn the energy around, be more tactful in what you say. That way, the other person will receive the information the way you actually intended. But I honestly feel that for some Scorpios in the relationship, intimacy is missing, and that's what you're mourning. So when that is the situation that you are engaging in, then communication, talking things out, coming to an understanding is very, very important. Let your feelings be known, because this is something that can be improved and that you can resolve if you give yourself the opportunity. All right, guys. So Scorpio, you got a little work to do in the month of April, but I wish you the best of luck. And yes, you can overcome your challenges. Absolutely. So let's get to work and move forward. You have the whole month of April to get this going. All right, so Scorpio, the best of luck to you. Thank you for watching. Love and light to all of you. Thank you to all my subscribers. My subscribers are going, and I am so excited. They're going up, and it's just wonderful to see. And I'm having a great time delivering the messages from Spirit and all the different scenarios that you might be engaging. If you wish to contact me again for a one-on-one reading, all the information will be in the drop-down menu. So guys, have a wonderful, wonderful April, and look forward to posting a few more things for you guys. So stay tuned. Bye.